Good evening and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing Salt's Crash. This is an American Pale Ale at 5%. It says all that right at the front. This is one that I bought off the Salt website. It came in my Salt parcel. This cost probably £2 something pence. I don't remember. Quick definition of what crash is. It says a rough fabric made from yarns that are usually undyed. And then the second definition is a hazy pale ale with tropical aromas and a balanced bitterness. Sounds all nice. It says on the front it's fruit and pale. It says that there. And then there's a little star, which I don't know what that means because I've never seen that on a salt beer before. And I'm a little curious. It doesn't say anywhere, because I did give it a quick look over, just to be sure. It doesn't say anywhere what the star actually stands for. I don't know if it's their core range, or if it's gluten. It's not gluten-free, because I've had one there gluten-free. If it's a allergy-free beer, or if it's a vegan beer, or anything like that. I don't know. It doesn't say anywhere, it just has a star, which is a little strange. But if anyone knows, please do let me know. I'd love to be informed as to what that means. The can itself, typical Salt, nice and textured. All the hexagons are textured. It feels really nice in hands, good grip. But for that said, let's crack it open. See what we've got ourselves. It is a, what's it say? American Pale Ale. So I'm expecting typical pale ale stuff, slightly weaker. I'm not too sure though. So there it is in the glass. We've got ourselves a straw yellow. The camera makes it look like orange, but it's quite straw yellow for me. Compact bubbles. Compact white head bubbles, all that stuff. It looks nice, so let's get a smell and see what we get. There's a lot of tropical fruit. Grapefruit, mangoes, passion fruit, maybe a little bit of pineapple, I'm not too sure, but it's quite floral as well. But, like elderflower or something floral in there. It smells, really does smell nice. Let's get a mouthful for the body and carb. Wow. Oh, that carbonation is really sharp. Like, really, really sharp. I don't know if it's because I've been drinking stouts all night, or if it's just because it's a really sharp carbonation. That is really stings the throat. It's really sharp. That body is light, so it's kind of got like a Coca-Cola, Pepsi feel to it. It's really light in the body, but it's really, really carbonated. That's going to come up later, I know it is. But besides all that, let's get a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. I'll have to try that again. A bit of grapefruit, bit of mango. It's more got this sort of bitter. Well, it actually is. It's not sort of. It is quite bitter, quite dry. Not much in the way of flavour. Pardon me. Told you it was going to come up. Pardon me. But it's more of a bitter than it is a pale ale. Well, more bitter than it is American pale ale. There's a bit of flavour coming through. Pardon me, but there's not that much that it's. There's not that much in the way that it's noticeable flavour. Like I said, maybe a bit of grapefruit, maybe a bit of mango. It's more got this sort of off bitterness in the throat, and it gives this sort of burning feel to it. Than it does flavour. There really isn't that much flavour to it, which I think is a shame compared to some of the salt that I've had before, which is a lot of salt. It's not that flavourful, really. A little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of mango. You can get a probably orange, but I'm not sure about that. But besides that, flavour wise, it's not got anything. Not really anything worth noting down flavour wise. It's just bitter and dry. Which, if there was flavour there, I'd be all for bitter and dry. Get you going back for more. But there's not flavour. There's no flavour to back it up. It's just mild notes of such and such grapefruit and mango. That the dryness and the bitterness doesn't really want. I don't really want to go back and drink more of this. It's if I didn't buy this, I wouldn't be drinking it right now, sort of thing. And I'm hoping the more I drink it, the more I like it. I've had beers where first mouthful or two, I didn't like it at all. Carried on drinking it, and I thought, you know what, this isn't too bad. I'm hoping this coming through with this, but it just isn't. There's just no justification for this at all. There's no flavour, not much flavour in it, and it's got this bitter dryness, or bitter and dryness to it. But without the flavour, it doesn't make me want to go back for more. It's just, it just isn't there, which is a shame, like I say, because it's salt, and I really do like a salt. Anyway, yeah, that's all I've got to say on it. 7.5 minutes. I don't think you want to carry on watching me complaining. So, Salt Crash American Pale Ale. Out of 10, I'm going to give that a 4. It's below average. It's below middle. It just isn't good. It's not worth. No, it's not worth it. I'm glad it's a 330 can because of how bad it is. If it was a 440 can, I would really, really be struggling to drink this, but it's 330, so I'm okay with it. Yeah. So, if you've had this, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't. All that usual stuff. If you've not had it, I'll leave the Salt website down below, where you can get one, if you want one. Personally, I don't think... Again, this is down to me. I don't think you should have this, but if you want to try it, just to try it, be my guest. But I don't think you should. I personally don't think you should have this. So I'll leave the Salt website down below if you do. If you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. And I'll see you later. Bye.